Use Your Illusion 1 is Guns N' Roses' third album, released with its partner, you could say, Use Your Illusion 2, which I'll be covering next week. And continuing my series of ranking the Guns N' Roses albums, at least 4 of them, we have Use Your Illusion 1. Use Your Illusion 1 is a really interesting album for me, and if you haven't already, make sure to check out my other Guns N' Roses videos. I've ranked Appetite for Destruction, GNR Lies, their first 2 albums, and giving you my top 10 favorite songs, which I still basically stand beside. Some of the songs could switch around a little bit, but yeah, Use Your Illusion 1 is a really interesting album for me. There are certain songs on here that I think are phenomenal, and there's some of my probably 10 favorite songs by them, 10, 15 favorite songs by them, but then there's these other songs which I'm not too fond of, but I still do enjoy most of them. I do think this is a really good album. It's just not as great as the other ones, but I do really enjoy it, so let's get into it. Coming in at number 16 is You Ain't the First, and talk about the most out of place song out there. When I was listening to this, I had to check that I was listening to the right album. Now, I've listened to this album twice, fully all the way through, and another time most of the way through. I think I might have skipped a few songs, but this one, every time I'm just like, why is this here? Why is this here? It's the only one that I can say I really don't like, and it's short. I mean, it's over with fast, but just why? Coming in at number 15 is The Garden, and don't ask me why there are 2 songs on this album with the word garden in the title, and they're back to back. I'm just gonna tell you, this isn't the better one. Coming in at number 14 is Back Off Bitch, and no matter what I say about this song, someone will get mad. And what I mean by that is, if I say I love this song, which I don't, if I say I love this song though, someone will probably call me sexist or something. But if I say I hate this song, someone's gonna call me something else. So no matter what, there's no real way to sway. All I can say about it is that it's oddly catchy, but it's just meh. Coming in at number 13 is Double Talk and Jive, and honestly, I know that a lot of people I've seen have this actually higher up on their list. The only thing is that it's not too memorable for me, but I do love its quick energy, and it's a really, really entertaining song. Coming in at number 12 is Bad Obsession, and this is where I actually really start to enjoy the songs. I think they're all solid songs from here. The ones from before, like, some of them are, I don't like, some of them are just okay. These ones I would consider good. Again, it's not one of my favorite songs by them, but it gets me hyped up, and sometimes when I'm listening to Guns N' Roses, that's all I really want. Now, not obviously, GNR Lies, that's different. Sometimes I'll put on Guns N' Roses when I want to feel hyped up, and this one definitely fits that criteria. Coming in at number 11 is Garden of Eden, and when it comes to the garden songs from this album, I can say this is definitely the better one. I've listened to this one like twice though. I enjoy it, I just don't have much to say about it though. Bringing us into the top 10 is Coma, and Coma has some of the best sound editing of any of Guns N' Roses songs, I think. I like how they intersplice it to make it sound like you're not ready for it, you're in a coma. Whoa, I know, crazy, but I really do enjoy this song. I remember the first time I listened to it, I was like, a song that's longer than November Rain on the same album? That's weird. This song's like over 10 minutes, and it does overstay its welcome a little bit, but I do thoroughly enjoy it. Coming in at number 9 is Dead Horse, and really this one surprised me this time around. As I said that first time, there were a few songs where they were more background music, and I think this is one of them because it kind of goes, I think it's either to the middle or like lower end of the album. Let me check. Nope, second last. Okay, never mind. It's the second last one, and I guess I kind of like space out or something because it was background noise, but whatever. I have to say this one could easily move up, and Axl is just so good here. Coming in at number 8 is Right Next Door to Hell, and Guns N' Roses always finds a great way to kick off their albums, and obviously that's shown with Appetite for Destruction, GNR Lies, and Use Your Illusion 2, as well as Use Your Illusion 1 here. I said that in a weird order, I'm sorry. We have songs like Welcome to the Jungle starting off Appetite, or Civil War starting off Use Your Illusion 2, and here we have Right Next Door to Hell, and it fits that criteria of, really getting you into the spirit of most of what this album is going to be like really well. Coming in at number 7 is Perfect Crime, and although it is slightly forgettable, I have to admit that this is a really great song, and just like the other ones, this one could move around a ton. I'd say basically these ones in the 5 span range. From 9 to 5, I'd say they could switch around depending on the day, just because I've listened to them like twice, but this is just my ranking for right now. Coming in at number 6 is Don't Damn Me, and I honestly forgot this song existed just because I didn't pay attention to, as I said, a bunch of these songs the first time I listened to this album all the way through, because what I normally do with songs is that I listen to like a few of the big ones. For example, today, I finally listened to Facelift by Alice in Chains all the way through, and I had heard Love, Hate, Love, and Man in the Box like a ton. I know every single word to both of those songs, but today I finally listened to Facelift. No skips at all, trust me. It's totally different, but still. Back on topic here though, this one again, when I finally listened to it, I just didn't really notice it, but I'm so glad I listened to it this time around and really paid attention, because I did, you know, part of Another Day and part of Today, like listen to it and actually focus and critique it, you could say. Coming in at number 4 is Bad Apples, which is definitely one of the best of the album, and it comes later on, but when I listened to it, I was just like, this gets better and better, and it just went boom, 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 and I was just like, yeah, this really does deserve a spot, I think, in the top 5. It really is that good. This is where we're hitting like that really good mark, and then next, we're getting to the love. Coming in at number 4 is Live and Let Die, which is such an exciting song. Even for this one, I didn't listen to it on its own for a while until maybe like a month or 2 ago, and then I was like, yeah, this song absolutely slaps. I've never said that in a video before. I probably never will again. I don't know why that just came to my mind. Catchy isn't a word you normally describe rock songs with. It seems to be a common term for pop songs, but this song is catchy as hell. Live and Let Die. Coming in at number 3 is Dust and Bones, and I have to say right off the bat, this song, the title of it, is awesome. It's obviously not subtle. It's not like, oh my god, did you guys really notice it? It's Dust and Bones instead of Dust and Bones, you know, like Guns N' Roses is Guns and Roses. It's not like that. It's not like, wow, but I do kind of appreciate that. I think it's smart. It's obvious, but it's smart. This is just such a cool song, and it's really, really fun. I find myself singing along to it just for absolutely no reason, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, why was I singing Dust and Bones? I haven't heard it in like a week. I don't know. I really do love this song though. I've listened to it a ton of times. Coming in at number 2 is Don't Cry Original. Trust me, this is so much better than the alternate version that's on Use Your Illusion 2, which, it makes me feel very angry. The original Don't Cry is one of my favorite songs by Guns N' Roses. It was in that top 10. If you had watched that video, you would have known that. It really just perfectly captures everything about Guns N' Roses. Axl Rose's amazing vocals. I didn't even mean to say Roses. Axl's incredible vocals, slashing on the guitar, just everything. You know, the other singer, I forget his name, singing in the background. Someone can help me in the comments, I always do. Singing just slightly in the background for you to hear. It's flawless. I wrote this down in my notes, but I said that Don't Cry is like when you go to a restaurant and you already know what food you're gonna get. That's how I feel when I go to my Guns N' Roses playlist. I know that I'm gonna listen to Don't Cry because I do every single time. Coming in at number 1 is November Rain. Obviously the grand ballad of Guns N' Roses' entire career. November Rain is really one of the greatest songs ever. From the iconic piano to both, actually, of Slash's guitar solos, all the way to the fact that this is an 8-minute and 56-second song, yet it feels like 5 minutes. This is an absolutely flawless song. The average listener would turn away from a song that's just shy of 9 minutes, but trust me, if you haven't heard this song before, those will be some of the best 9 minutes of your entire life. So that's my ranking. Do you agree with it? Do you disagree? Again, I've listened to this album about I'm gonna say like 2.5, I'll say 3, I'll round it up, 3 times all the way through. I do really enjoy it. You know, it has a few duds, I'd say, but if you're interested, come back in a few weeks to see me compare it to Use Your Illusion 2, which I'll be talking about in a week, and then I actually will rank all the Guns N' Roses albums. Although I won't rank the songs on The Spaghetti Incident or Chinese Democracy, I will rank them amongst the other albums. Thank you all for watching. What's your ranking? Tell me in the comments down below. I'll see you guys next time. Over and out.